Look who woke up finally. My co-pilot was having me drive all by myself. He slept all night.
I woke up earlier, just I felt too tired to stay out.
You're kidding me. Good morning. Well, actually good evening. It's Sunday night, about to be Monday morning. It's almost midnight, 10 minutes to midnight. And me and Lakin, we decided to, well, my son came with me. Oh, look who's here, my boy. He wanted to roll with me. He's chilling. He's gonna relax and play on his tablet while I drive. Not fair.
I'm watching my tablet. I'm watching FGTV, and I'm caring about FGTV. So yeah.
Yep. He's watching FGTV, and we decided to leave at night. We're doing the Indiana run of milk. We're fully loaded with milk tanker. And we're at the farm right now. We already checked all of our lights. We did our pre-trip, and we're gonna head out. We were gonna sleep for a little bit, but I think I'm gonna try to get to the delivery. That way, we get there, they can unload us. I think those guys get there at like 1:30 in the morning. And so then we can get unloaded and take a nap at the truck stop, and then head back home, get here in the morning. And then we gotta unhook from this tank and then hook up to that tank over there and go to Hastings, which is only an hour away, but the whole run takes about 4 hours, so not too bad. Working on a Sunday night, we usually don't like to, but it's actually technically Monday morning. Usually I would leave at like 1 or 2 in the morning, but we figured, if we leave at 10, 11, midnight, you know, we get there quicker. So. Oh, by the way, Lakin's passed out already. Hey, sleepy boy. But one thing I was thinking about is, you know, so there's like tornadoes ripping around the Midwest right now. There's like a storm rolling through, and we're pretty much, I think it's past us, but it's still raining. Still raining pretty good and a little bit windy, and the roads, I mean, even if you're empty though, or on any given day, like wet pavement can make trucking a little bit hard. It's nothing like snow and ice, but when you got wind on top of wet roads, on top of milk surging in a tanker, I mean, that can cause a rollover real quick. So hopefully we don't experience any of that, but that's why it wasn't probably a great idea to bring kiddo, but and I probably should have him up front sleeping, but he was tired, and I don't know, I guess in a way I trust my driving, but you can never trust it too much. So we're going into, you know, northern Indiana. The tornadoes still are possible overnight, so they're saying, you know, extreme weather. I've been just going pretty slow, taking her easy. That surge, definitely feeling the surge. It's pushing me right now, and it's rough on the truck, and it makes you move back and forth. And with my kiddo back here, I'm just gonna take extra precautions and go nice and easy, because it's on top of all that, it's nighttime too, so you got deers who jump. Thankfully we don't have traffic, you know, that is one good thing, but I get tired at night, so I'm just gonna take her easy, be careful, and we should get to the dairy processing plant around 3 a.m. If I have to stop, I'll stop. Oh, excuse me. Well, we gotta be there by 5, no later, so we'll see how it goes. Got about like an hour and a half still to go, and I just had I just went through like 30 miles of road construction on 131. I gotta be to the plant by 5, so I'm still an hour and a half away. If I sleep for an hour. That'll give me a little nap. Break up the monotony, because man, I was falling asleep at the wheel and with my son here with me, and this tank is surging like crazy, man. I don't know why. I've hauled this amount of gallons before and it wasn't this bad. Maybe it's just because I'm tired. And we're gonna park her right here and take an hour nap, and hopefully I wake up to my alarm, because if I don't, then we might be late and they will not be happy about that. Before I take a nap, I have to go pee so bad, and we're in a Myers parking lot and they have cameras everywhere. There's not really any dirt or gravel where I can take a leak or the side of the road. So this is when a gallon jug or some kind of water bottle comes in handy. You just never leave these full of you know what anywhere. You know, you just go to truck stops and places where truckers were, and they pee in these and then they leave them outside of their truck, and that's just so wrong, man. Hi, baby. Oh, that was a nice little nap. Now it's time to truck another hour and a half. Oh man, so we just got back. Well, we just delivered that load of milk to the Indiana plant. Now we're on our way back home to the farm, and then once we do get back there, I have to reload, or I have to go grab the other tank and deliver it to the other little Amish farm. It's like an hour away from the farm. So not too bad, but I'm gonna be tired. I only got 2 hours of sleep. I stopped, took a nap like halfway through the trip at that Myers, and then made it to the delivery, and surprisingly I didn't fall asleep at the wheel. My motivation was that little guy back there. He's still passed out. He's pretty much slept the whole trip and throughout the whole delivery, and still, so I figured I'd cover some ground. I was gonna park the rig at that truck stop down the road or at the dairy facility, but I like to, if I have it in me, I like to cover some ground, because especially today I have this load that I just delivered in this tanker, and then I have the next tanker that I have to deliver to when I get back to the farm. So it's a big day for me, so I figure try to make some ground. I'm not sure if Lakin's gonna come with me on the second run. My wife might come scoop him up at the farm. We'll see how he does, how he feels. Most likely though, like he says, no, I'm gonna come with you, Dad. I'm gonna come with you, I promise. But you know, he might feel different later on when he wakes up. I thought we were gonna run into a tornado. Looks like multiple states. That storm system that was passing through ripped up some tornadoes through some of the Midwestern states, and hopefully everybody's okay. There was one that tore up a barn. It was straight up cycloned. It looked pretty bad. But look who woke up finally. My co-pilot was having me drive all by myself. He slept all night. Now we're gonna get some fuel. This place is a new truck stop, and because it's new, the diesel fuel is only at $3.49. So that's like the cheapest I've seen in a long time. So we're gonna get some fuel.
I woke up earlier, just I felt too tired to stay out.
You're kidding me. Oh no, I think you did actually. From all the bumps, right?
Yeah, I usually roll around so much and kick.
Yeah.
But my body felt like it was already doing that because of how many bumps we had.
Yeah, it was bumpy. We stopped and slept I stopped and took a little nap at Myers. So after we get fuel, we're gonna go over to McDonald's. Finally get done for the day, and I'm like 5 miles away from the farm, and I hear a pop. And so I pull into this truck stop, and sure enough, I get out and it's my airline, my red airline. I would have rather it had been the other one because I believe I could still limp it back, and I still can, and I am gonna limp it back because I'm right down the road. But I might end up getting stopped in my tracks because if it's not getting the air brake, if it's not supplying the air to the brakes, you know, I don't know, that could be bad. So we'll see. But that's the last thing I wanted to happen, man. Now I literally been working. Me and my son left at like what, midnight or 11. So yeah, I'm going on like 15 hours, and my son already went home. My wife picked up my son at the farm after we got back from the first Indiana run. He didn't want to go on the second Amish farm run, which I don't blame him. I didn't either. So now I got to deal with this air brake situation. Let's see this hole right here.